Hi. While studying tenses, many students find a confusion between simple past tense and present perfect tense. So, today in this English grammar lesson series of tenses, we will compare these two tenses while discussing their structure, forms of verb used in them, their sentence formation, short answers, and usage. Then there will be practice exercises. Let's start. Simple past tense talks about the past events, while present perfect tense connects past and the present. Structure of simple past is subject plus second form of verb, and present perfect structure is subject plus has or have plus third form of the verb. And example of simple past is he worked. It means the action is over in the past. In the example of present perfect, he has worked. The action started in the past and connects to the present, and it can be an ongoing action. Talking about the forms of verb, a verb has three forms: present, past, and past participle. They are also known as first, second, and third forms of the verb. In simple past, second form of the verb is used, while in present perfect, third form of the verb is used. Further, verbs are of two types: regular and irregular verbs. In regular verbs, there is a fixed pattern of D or ED endings in their second and third forms, while irregular verbs don't have any fixed pattern. Some examples of regular verbs are copy, copied, copied, hug, hugged, hugged. And examples of irregular verbs are begin, began, begun, choose, chose, chosen, cut, 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 etc. Let's compare the sentence formation of the two tenses. In simple past tense, in the positive sentences, I played tennis, she played, he played, we can see that with all the subjects, played is used, which is second form of the verb. In negative sentences, I did not play, she did not play, there is use of first form of the verb play with did. So remember, whenever there is did in the sentence, always use the first form of the verb, which is also called base form. In interrogative sentences, did they play, did she play, again did is used with first form of the verb, and we start the sentence with did. In present perfect tense, positive sentences, I or you have played tennis, he, she, it has played. Here we can see the use of have with I, you, we, and they. Whereas with he, she, it, has is used with third form of the verb. In negative sentences, not is added, and examples are I have not played, he has not played. And in interrogative sentences, we bring has or have at the first place, and the questions are have they played, has he played. Short answers in these tenses are like this. In simple past tense, if the question is did they leave yesterday, short answer can be yes they did or no they didn't. Here didn't is a contraction which is formed of two words did and not. In present perfect tense, if the question is have you cooked, answer can be yes I have or no I haven't. Haven't again is a contraction which is a short form of two words have and not. Here you can see contractions are only used in negative short answers. Let's compare the usage of these tenses. In simple past tense, action is started in the past and is finished in the past. For example, She worked as a teacher. Here she started working as a teacher in the past and she is not working now. The action is over. In present perfect tense, the action which started in the past continues to the present. For example, she has worked as a teacher. Here she started working in the past but she is still working. There is a specific time in simple past tense. We can't use a specific time with present perfect. If we need to use specific time, then we need past tense sentence only. For example, I bought a new house last month. Here, last month is a specific time. And example of present perfect is I have bought a new house. Another example is I went to Europe in 2017. It is in simple past. And if we say I have been to Europe in 2017, it will be wrong because we can't use a definite time with present perfect tense. For a dead person's life, we use simple past tense. For example, Henry VII never rode an elephant. This person is no more, so we use past tense here. For a living person's life, we use present perfect. Example is, I have never ridden an elephant. In simple past, focus is on the action. For example, he danced a lot at the party. Here focus is on dancing. In present perfect, the focus is on the result of the action. For example, he has eaten the cake all by himself. Here, focus is on the result, that is, the cake is now finished by him. In sentences with simple past, always use finished time words like yesterday, last week, last year, in 2012, etc. Example is, I ate 2 melons last week. Here last week are finished time words. Another example is, she didn't call me yesterday. And in present perfect tense, use unfinished time words like this week, today, this month, recently, already, yet, etc. These words link the action to today. It means the action is taking place from the past till now. For example, I have eaten 2 melons today. She hasn't called me yet. If we say she hasn't called me yesterday, it will be a wrong sentence. When a point in time in the past is mentioned in a sentence, then it is simple past. For example, he moved to Canada in 2015. Here, 2015 is a point in time. And question to this sentence can be, when did he move to Canada? So, if the question starts with when, it is simple past tense. In present perfect tense, duration of time is mentioned in the sentence. For example, he has lived in Canada for 2 years. Here, 2 years is a length of time. And its question is, how long has he lived in Canada? So, if the question starts with how long, then it is present perfect tense. In simple past, there is an action which is already over. For example, we visited an aquarium yesterday. Here is an action which happened yesterday and is over now. In present perfect, there is an action which is completed in the past, but its effect exists in the present. For example, I have lost my wallet. I am sad now. Here, the action I have lost my wallet is over, but its effect, I am sad, is still there. Now, let's do some practice exercises. You have to fill in the blanks with suitable tense, simple past or present perfect. I'll do some parts. Number 2. He dash finished his degree in 2005. Here, in 2005 is a finished time word, so we'll use simple past here. And the sentence is, he finished his degree in 2005. Number 3. I'm sorry, Nora isn't here. She dash go to the concert. Here, isn't word shows that we are talking about the present. So, we'll use present perfect tense here. And the sentence is, I'm sorry, Nora isn't here. She has gone to the concert. Number 5. I really dash love my grandfather. He was an amazing person. From the word was, we can guess that grandfather is no more. So we will use simple past here. And the sentence is, I really loved my grandfather. He was an amazing person. Now fill in the remaining blanks and then match your answers here. Next exercise. Here are some sentences. Some are wrong and some are right. You have to correct the wrong answers. Number 1. The baby has slept well last night. Now, last night are finished time words, so we will use simple past here. And the correct sentence is, the baby slept well last night. Number 4. Did you watch the movie last week? Here, last week are finished time words and did you watch is the simple past tense. So the sentence is already correct. Number 5. He just finished his work. Here just is an unfinished time word. So we have to use present perfect here. The correct sentence is, he has just finished his work. Now correct the remaining sentences and then match your answers here. I think now you have understood the different points to keep in mind while choosing between these two tenses. If still at times you are not sure about which tense to use, then go for simple past tense to be on safer side. I do have individual separate lessons on each of these tenses. You can have a detailed study of each there. If you have already watched them, it's good. We'll meet soon with the next lesson. All the best for your English learning. Bye.